What's up, Games Radar? We are here at PAX, or more specifically Halofest, and we're talking with Franchise Development Director of 343 Industries, Frank O'Connor. 343 Industries, better known as the House of Halo. How is your PAX/Halofest?
Mostly Halofest, honestly. I saw a little bit of PAX, and that was crazy, and then I went back across the street to Halofest, and that was crazier. So
yeah,
having a blast, but tired.
The Halofest is awesome. It's pretty amazing. If you've been a fan of the series your entire life, you got the Weta Warthog, you have the timeline on the wall.
You got the dioramas from the Believe campaign. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, some of the stuff we hadn't even seen. And one of the weirdest things that happened at Halofest was, we had a panel with the actors, and Jen Taylor, who plays Cortana, and Steve Downes are, of course, on the panel. Steve Downes plays the Master Chief. They'd never met before.
That's what I heard.
It was crazy, and there were sparks. So,
really?
Yeah.
I mean, is it not done in one location?
No, Steve works out of Chicago,
okay,
and Jen's a local Seattle actress, stage actress, and so they've just always done their sessions in different cities. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And we were kind of wrapping things up with a Halo 4 panel. So what was your coolest highlight from the Halo 4 panel today?
Just showing. I mean, we didn't show all that much, but we got to introduce the team, and that's been, it's hard, especially for me because I'm often the public face, and it's not fair because there's, hundreds of more talented, more deserving faces, and it was good to introduce a few of them to the community and lift our skirts a little bit on Halo 4.
That's what I love about PAX and Halofest in general. We're standing in like what is an opera house, and as a showing of how ubiquitous gaming is and how popular Halo is, we filled an opera house with people excited about Halo 4.
Yeah, there's probably some opera singers rolling in their graves right now, but yeah, it's fun to just look out into that sea of faces and see how excited they are about the franchise and the game.
Yeah, so as for Halo 4, like, it is a new trilogy, but Halo has such a dense backstory and history. Like, is this going to be something like a newcomer could just jump into as a new trilogy?
Yeah, we're always careful to make sure that each experience stands on its own merits. And that's something that we've had more time and more consideration and planning this time around. So everything feeds into everything else, and you'll have this really cool Matrix experience if you're reading the books and so on. But ultimately, if you're playing a game, you should understand what's going on.
But plenty of nods, I'm assuming.
Yeah, lots of cool little things that fans will look at and absorb and digest.
Humanity has essentially, the first 3 Master Chief games, they're beaten back by the Covenant, and now they're kind of gathering strength. And you talked about the technology potentially improving because they look a little behind the Covenant, and that was really exciting to me. Like, we are going to be seeing some new technology in 4.
I mean, you will, and some of it's pure game design, right? It's like, how can we put in a new gun that's fun to use, and how can we put in a new vehicle that's interesting and dynamic? And some of it's canon. I mean, we work in collaboration with the designers and with the artists to make this stuff make sense and figure out what its role and where it pivots in the Halo universe.
Gravity gun?
That sounds more like Portal.
I know. Well, all right, thanks a lot for talking to us, Frank.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
See you later, Games Radar.